Hi there, PeopleTV audience. We are here at the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards at the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California.
Yes!
I am Entertainment Weekly Senior Editor Patrick Gomez, and I'm here with the fantastic Orange is the New Black star, Lea DeLaria. Thank you for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here, Patrick.
Would you say you're glad to be here?
I would say that I'm so glad. I'm spelling it with 2 A's.
Look at that, right on brand. That's right, so this is the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards. GLAAD is the largest LGBTQ, add all the letters.
I hate that. I just say the LBT.
LBT.
That's it.
That sounds
No,
like a
I
sandwich.
don't. No, I don't. I said it backwards. The BLT is what I meant to say, and I screwed it up. What are you going to do?
But this is the largest
Blew my
media
first joke.
organization that caters to make sure that LGBT audiences are being catered to and that LGBT media is being catered to as well. And so it's fantastic. We love that we are here tonight.
Yes.
It's not your first time being here, though.
No. I've been at many GLAAD Awards, although I've never received a GLAAD Award.
We got to fix that.
Let's fix that.
I was telling her we're going to start a write-in campaign tonight for an award tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, write me in for a GLAAD Award, please. And for president.
There we go.
Write me in for president.
I do it. Write it in. I love it. I love it. I love it. But no, it's fantastic. You have been here before. Orange is the New Black has been nominated before.
And won. Orange is the New Black has been given an award, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And it's kind of, why is it special to get an award from an organization like GLAAD?
I think as those of us who have been in the queer community for a long time, I mean, this is us congratulating our own, and I think that's important. And I think it's like the NAACP awards or any of the awards of that ilk. We need to recognize our greatness. We are so often put down by society, by people in the world. We need to recognize our greatness.
Well, I'm glad that we are recognizing all this greatness. You're going to be seeing a lot of celebrities walking this carpet here tonight, but we're going to start off with some stars from Grey's Anatomy. I'm going to welcome Alex Landy in just a second. He has played the first openly gay male surgeon on Grey's Anatomy. Hi, we are live. Oh my goodness, and look at this. We got Jake Borelli.
Hi.
You guys are so fantastic on Grey's Anatomy, and congratulations. Lea, I think she's already taking in the suit.
I'm so jealous of that suit right now, Jake.
I bring the drama all the time.
Honey, get it, bring it.
He's kind of outshining me right
but
now.
we chose the blue. We're looking good.
My first time wearing a tuxedo. I didn't even know that you don't need belts on tuxedos.
No, you
Hey, we're stumbling through this together. Right?
I totally understand. Why are you guys excited to be here tonight?
This is, GLAAD 30th year. It's about time that all this comes to light, and it's just been an honor to be a part of it. And on a grand show like this, it's been an honor.
And I've been looking up to GLAAD since I was a kid. I mean, I looked up to people represented by GLAAD and the work that GLAAD was doing as like this idea of hope that I could do something successful with my life as a queer kid. You know what I mean? And to get to be here with all of these people and to see the people that I've idolized for so long, it's a dream come true.
Right. So, I mean, especially with what you have done on Grey's Anatomy, how important do you think it is within the media, especially within our industry, to represent for our people?
I mean, it's nuts. These are the stories that I craved to see as a kid. And I am so glad that we get to work for Shangela, this production company that is always fiercely fighting for representation, and not just representation, but really like wholehearted human beings first. And then the fact that we'll also get to be a queer couple on top of that. It's something amazing. It's stories that we need, that I craved for. Yes.
And those of you that are huge Grey's Anatomy fans know that, Jake, you shared your own coming out story as your character did on the show in real time, basically. Tell me a little bit about what that was like for you.
I was inspired by the character and his vulnerability, and then as we were teasing our relationship a little bit, all of these comments started flooding in from queer youth around the country, and those people were the people that really inspired me. And I said, guys, I want to join this dialogue with you, and in order to do that, I need to be honest and authentic. And it was honestly like, there was no question. And so I did it. I was scared out of my mind. Being vulnerable is hard, but I was accepted with open arms, and it's been beautiful ever since.
One more. Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Beyonce. Jay-Z, Beyonce. Perfect.
I'm all about Beyonce. It's Beyonce's world. We just live in it.
Yes.
No, it's fantastic. We are so happy with all the work that you guys are doing on the show. Continue to watch Grey's Anatomy, obviously on Thursdays. But tonight you're watching the GLAAD Awards. It's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yes.
It was wonderful meeting you.
Lovely to meet you both.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I I am such a huge Grey's Anatomy fan,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's so fantastic. Like, doing this job, you get to meet a lot of people, but those guys, their storyline is incredible on that show.
I've always enjoyed Grey's. I loved when Sada Ramirez was on this show. I love that Sada is a gender non-binary individual out there just being a warrior for us. So it's really, they've done some amazing stuff on Grey's.
Oh, fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
You are going to be seeing a lot of celebrities, including ourselves, wearing these ampersand pins. Just so you know, this is the GLAAD pin that is supposed to represent how they really speak for all communities and want everyone to be represented. So the "and" means, just continuing to incorporate people into the family. All of the letters, all of the rainbow, all of it. And here comes a sparkly representation right now, Michelle. How Miss
are you
Olympia.
doing?
Good. How are you? Hi.
Hi, I'm Patrick. This is Leah.
Hi.
Pleasure.
Lovely to meet you.
Too.
What does it mean for you to be here tonight to help GLAAD represent everything that they do all year round?
That's exactly it. Just celebrate the work that GLAAD is doing every day. Not just today. Today is a celebration. Today is a red carpet day where you take pictures, but the work goes on every day. It's celebrating everybody in the industry, and we have to do so much more.
Plus, you're a figure skater, and that represents, I think, the gay community more than possibly any other sport.
It's fantastic. I remember going around in my socks on the floor at home.
Well, I'm also here as Jonathan Van Netz's date from Queer Eye. It's his birthday, and he's just so fabulous. He and I connected via Instagram through messaging. He's a skating prodigy that doesn't just do hair cutting and stylist, but now he's a figure skater.
And fantastic Game of Thrones recaps.
Yes,
There
exactly.
you go.
And knows everything about gymnastics and figure skating and politics.
Yeah.
Amazing.
His podcast is incredible.
Yeah. Well, you and I met, I think, in 2016 for
Where
a
was it?
political campaign, a presidential candidate.
What was it?
In New York.
Is that where we met? Was it at Hillary? I couldn't remember.
I worked for Hillary.
That's right. So I was like, I know we'd met.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember where it was. So I was like, oh, Michelle's here. Great. Awesome.
So I love this friendship that you guys have, and thank the power of social media. I love that. Were you a Queer Eye fan? Like, how did you first learn of Jonathan? Was it before Queer Eye or Queer Eye?
It was a couple of friends that said, you have to watch Queer Eye. So then I was watching a few of them, and then people were like, Jonathan keeps talking about figure skating, keeps talking about you have to follow him on Instagram. So when I did, he posted something about, he was crying, and he was like, Michelle Kwan followed me. And then we just messaged each other, and then we started skating and hanging out together.
Now, did he do your hair for tonight?
He dressed me.
No,
good
he
job.
did not.
Well, I walked
It looks
in
fantastic.
because I said, what do you think about this? It was like a very simple black dress, or what do you think? He was like, no, honey, wear this. And I'm like, that's your sweater. And
Well, it looks good.
It looks great on you. I am not complaining. Your sweater looks excellent. You worked very hard to have those fantastic athletic legs and ankles. Let the world see them.
thank you.
So-
I just do like a skating film.
There you go.
So we know that you were mentioning being politically active in the last presidential election. I'm not going to ask who you're supporting or who you're voting for now, but why is it important to be active in our political environment right now?
We have to make sure our voices are heard. And that is what, yep, you're nodding. You're like,
Now is the time. Now is the time.
we got to make sure that we all get out and vote. I mean, it's the real deal. So much is on the line that we need a president that's talking about building bridges of opportunity, not walls. We need people fighting for everybody, not just those on the top. So we could be having this interview, this talk forever, because there's just so much that we need to do. And 2020 is going to be exciting. There's a lot of incredible candidates out there. So make sure that people are well-read, educated, and
Making good decisions.
exactly.
Michelle, it's been fantastic talking to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank you. Look, it's like
Great to
fantastic
see
in a
you.
sweater. I want to just have someone come over and be like, just wear my sweater, and then it fit and me look amazing like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm being told that we have the Fab Five coming up. Is that true?
speaking of,
Fab Four,
we have
Fab Four coming up.
We have the Beatles. The Beatles are
Beatles are
here.
coming.
Oh
The
my
Beatles
goodness,
are coming.
Anthony.
Look who's
Hi.
here.
Patrick Cummins with Entertainment Weekly. This is Leah
Hi,
Zalaria, Bobby Tan. Hello.
Kisses
How are
abound.
you?
Kisses
Mwah.
abound all the way. Oh my God. Good to see you again,
You
my
guys got the
darling.
best spot in the house. It's nice and cool here. Yes. It's a sauna over
I'm a menopausal woman, honey. It's got to be cool wherever I am. It's that simple.
You all look fabulous. What goes into choosing what you're going to wear to an event like this versus wearing to an event, any other event?
A stylist.
Here's the thing, I wanted to really step it up this time. I think that this is the kind of place where you can really show your creativity and who you really want to be, and yeah, without judgment, and I love that.
But I'm kind of like that all the time.
I know you are.
I just want to feel great, and so whatever I feel cute in, that's what I'm gonna wear.
And you told Michelle Kwan she was going to look great in a sweater? That's a sweater?
Michelle Kwan would look good.
Oh,
She looked fantastic. She looks great.
Well, she's a sweater for me, but on her it's a mini dress. It's a sweater on me, but on her it's a mini dress. And fierce, may I add.
and you all are nominees tonight. So
Are you going to win?
I don't know.
Come on.
I hope so
What do
too.
you think? Are you going to win?
Any assumptions, but we're here to support and visit. Yeah, we want to win. Of course we want to win, but like, you know, we're happy for everybody. We really are.
Even if we don't, truly.
I don't believe you.
No, truly. Even if we don't, we're like, the fact that we're here at GLAAD and we're supporting our LGBTQ community, I think is incredible. So truly, even if we don't win, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. It's really not.
Why do you think being recognized by an organization like GLAAD is important? Because obviously they're looking for people that are putting positive messages out there in the world, which is definitely what your show does.
Well, I mean, I think having our peers recognize us in this way and giving us that affirmation and that validation is like, thank you guys so much. Like, thank you, brothers and sisters, and everyone that's like, I mean, LGBTQ community lifting each other up is like what makes our safe places and our chosen family like able to operate and function. It's like so important to us, and thank you.
To be acknowledged by our peers that we are making a difference, that we are helping our community, not just our community, but everyone with self-help and self-acceptance, that means the world.
No, I was going to say, we could use a lot more of that, especially in our medium. We could use a lot more of that in entertainment, on television, a lot more positive reinforcement. Having yourselves be out there. I mean, I get DMs constantly on IG and tweeted at by gay youth all over the world. Are you finding that? And well, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel a responsibility?
I think responsibility is a very important word. I think I've mentioned this before, but the word visibility has been like my word of 2018. Just showing up and being myself and knowing not to take that for granted, because there are so many people out there, LGBTQIA+, who are not able to do that in a safe way. So just by showing up, it means a lot to them, and I have to be reminded of that.
So
Excellent
important.
answer.
All right, so I have like a little fun question that I want to ask you
Here we
guys.
go.
I'm sure you've gotten it before, but I need the answers, and I need them here on PeopleTV. You obviously all are great experts in your own fields, but if you had to switch, I know you probably get which one you'd want to do the most. Which one would you want the least, though?
Hair and grooming, because I know nothing about it.
I would butcher their hair.
Culture. I don't think I'm a therapist, you know,
You're English.
like
You're automatically cultured.
I would not do interior design because I'm not good at it, and like I only defer to like experts. Like I am so bad. Like I'm like, great, this works. Like, you know, so I could not switch, and I love what you do. Oh my God.
It's exhausting to watch all of you guys do what you do, both physically and emotionally. Like, I did all the tears. I need like bottles of water after every.
You cry at every episode. It's crazy. It's Looney Tunes. It is.
Well, though, because so many of our scenes that we're not in with each other, we've never seen. So watching the show for us is an emotional moment as well, because we see the whole story come together that we don't get to see throughout the week.
So you watch yourselves.
Yeah, we sure do.
I actually watched the entire series because I had a terrible flu. So I was like bedridden, and I binged through the whole thing in one night. So it was like a forced viewing, if you will. But what was so nice about it was I got to see, I got to see my castmates do all of their scenes, because we never know what the others are doing. We hear little stories, but to see like Sweet Mary in the Jones Sisters episode getting the teeth was like that's a moment I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life, is her reaction when she got to see herself and is able to smile freely.
Yeah.
Now, other than being sick, do you guys have time to binge watch? Like, are you guys binging anything else?
Yes, always.
Oh,
Russian doll.
oh gosh, what's the 80 Bryant
I
show?
Love
Help
You
me out.
on
The 80
Netflix.
Bryant show on Hulu.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, and then
You asked the wrong person.
Did you see the Amy Schumer comedy special? It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
80 Bryant show on Hulu?
Shrill.
That's it.
The act.
Yeah, it's very good.
So, with
Well,
Joey
listen.
King, she texts me, she's like, can you believe that happened? And I'm like, yes, I'm from that town. I can believe it.
You guys, we love you. Thank you for stopping
Yes,
to talk
thank you
to
so
us.
much.
You
It's
are
such a
loved.
pleasure. Oh,
Good
there we
luck
go, there we
today.
go. Yes,
Good
yes.
luck tonight, my dolls.
Seriously got the best spot.
Thank
It is
you.
hot AF over there. You guys are nice and cool here.
I'll take it. I'm still sweating, but I will take it. I will take it. Oh my God, I all the tears every time.
Every time I can't watch the show without crying. And
Yeah.
that one about the teeth was like, oh my God.
Oh my goodness!
God.
But that's why it's so
great.
important, like for shows like that, to be there because.
Yeardley Smith is here.
Oh my goodness! Let's
Come
like.
here. Yeardley Smith is here.
Oh my goodness! Hi.
Oh my God, so well.
You look fantastic, girl.
Fantastic.
Is that leather?
Yes.
Ugh.
I know.
Let's go out.
Let's go out.
Let's go out tonight.
Well, what's it like to be here at the GLAAD Awards tonight?
It's amazing. This is actually my first time. I feel very fancy. I brought out the diamonds. These are real diamonds. They're
Wow.
my diamonds, actually. I have some pretty
Look
good
at that.
jewelry that I bought for myself. And
What took you so long to get here the first time?
I don't know. I'm shy. I'm actually quite shy. Yeah, I know.
Not in that dress tonight.
I know. Well, listen, I know how to bring it. I didn't say that, but I'm so honored to be asked.
I think it's fantastic that you're here. And what do you think is what's the most important reason for you to be here, you think?
Well, many things. You know, I've been a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community for a long time, ever since we all fought to overturn Proposition 8, that hateful, don't even get me started. So,
Just go for it.
And then my production company, actually, we just wrapped a film about called Gossamer Folds, a wonderful story about this trans woman of color in 1986. And because I am a straight white woman who's 54 years old, and all my producers are straight white men, also middle-aged, we don't know what we don't know. So we went to GLAAD because they had published the 50-50 in 2020 in Variety and said, please point out the pitfalls in this script and help us avoid them. And because of that meeting with Nick Adams, we actually ended up changing the script.
Uh-huh.
And it was absolutely brilliant. And the film is beautiful. And really what I loved about this script is it wasn't like, okay, including LGBTQ people in show business more is now part of the conversation. This is what's trending. It was not that. It is a beautiful story. It is this wonderful Fox and the Hound kind of relationship between this 10-year-old boy who moves next door to this trans woman of color who's living with her dad. They strike up this friendship because they're both misfits, and she just happens to be trans. That's what I loved about this story. And
Give us the title again.
Gossamer Folds.
Oh, definitely have to check that out. Well, speaking of storytelling, The Simpsons seems to have been on for 9,000 seasons at this point, but they continue to come up with inventive stories to tell. What's it like when you guys are getting these? I mean, are you in awe as the audience is that they continue to find new stories to tell?
Always in awe, and so honored to be a part of the heart and mind of one of the best female characters ever created on the small screen, or even the big screen for that matter. Like, Lisa Simpson, she's everything to me.
She's the coolest woman on television. And you voice her perfectly, and we have had such a lovely time talking to you. You look fantastic. Thank you for everything you do for us, darling.
Thank you.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night. Bye, Yeardley. Bye.
I'm just like fans of all the shows that we have people from
I know,
here
so
tonight.
far, really, really good. Look who we have now.
Oh my goodness.
Turn around.
Oh my goodness. Y'all,
Yes.
next coming up is Nico Santos from Superstore and Crazy Rich Asians. He's taking a photo right now, but we're going to snap him up in just a second. I love Crazy Rich Asians so much.
Nico!
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Mwah.
Hello.
So we got Nico and Zeke. Survivor fans will instantly recognize Zeke from Survivor. And we got Nico Santos from Crazy Rich Asians and Superstore. You're just in everything.
I mean, listen, she's trying.
Absolutely.
No, I don't.
I just have one question. When are you going to put me on that show?
Superstore?
When am I going to be on Superstore?
We would love to have you. Are you kidding me? We would love to have you.
You
Oh
know
my God.
I'd love to have it.
Oh my God. I would
Tell Mark I said hi.
Put me in your show.
I'm in.
Oh, God.
You know, we're all in charge of casting all of us actors,
yes,
so I'll
yes,
put
of
you. I'll
course,
put you
of
guys
course.
in a second. I think you could be in a women's prison.
So
She'd do great in
I think.
She'd be beautiful. She'd be a hit in a women's prison.
So I want to talk about Crazy Rich Asians in just one second, but Zeke, have you been watching Survivor this season?
I have not been. Sorry. I'm sorry. No, I feel bad. No, I have not. I'm sorry.
You guys are busy.
Yeah. You know, we've got things going on. He's going to be in a play. He's moving to New York on Saturday.
Yeah, I leave for New York on Saturday. I'm doing an off-Broadway play with Susan Sarandon.
What is your
Oh,
life?
fantastic.
I don't know what's happening. I'm doing an off-Broadway play.
What theater?
It's going to be the New Group.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, so it's a new play written by Jesse Eisenberg with Marin
Fantastic.
Ireland and Susan Sarandon. I honestly don't know what's happening in my life right now. It's insane.
Well, you know I'm a New York actor, so let's have a drink while you're in New York.
I would love that. I would
Yeah,
love
we
that.
actually- we have a mutual friend, Steve Ward.
Of course.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course. Well, let's all go out and we'll go to Stonewall. We'll celebrate the 50th anniversary while we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the GLAAD Awards.
I love it. I cannot let you go away without saying, I know you obviously couldn't say anything, but are we getting closer to learning more about the sequel, The Crazy Rich Asians?
I know they're writing it, and it's
Yes,
it's
can I be
being
in that
written.
too?
Yeah. Well, sorry, Scarlett already asked, so you know. They're writing it, so it is going to happen. We're just waiting. So it's a matter.
As are we.
Yes. So.
I love it. Thank you guys
Well,
for being here
I
tonight.
think Crazy Rich Asians is indeed nominated, and I hope you win. I hope you win. Good luck. I have to say that to every one of you, just so you know. I hope you win.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I love Crazy Rich Asians so much. I'm so excited that the sequel is moving forward because I was ready.
I just want to talk about that bass. That bass.
All about that bass.
All that bass.
I mean, I love it
trouble.
so much.
No,
We're getting performances on the red carpet at the GLAAD Awards. I love it so much. We've got Meghan Trainor right here. She's chatting with Nico Santos, but she's going to be coming in just
because
a second.
you know, if you see Nico's, you gotta chat.
You gotta chat.
There's no way.
I will say, I'm gonna spill a little tea from backstage. Leah was saying she was very excited about Meghan Trainor because she just loves not just her music, but all of her.
She has such a phenomenal, funny personality that I can't wait to talk to her. Honestly.
She's fantastic, wearing all this yellow
Look
getup,
at
which is
this.
fantastic with the yellow. Oh, and the yellow eyes. Hi, how are you? Meghan, we are live on People TV. Live on People and TV. Yes. How are you doing?
I'm sweating.
We both went for the monochromatic look, it seems,
I was
my
gonna wear
darling.
blue shoes, but I bailed because they're too painful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Well,
It's okay,
these.
you look
oh,
great.
sorry,
You look
sorry. You
beautiful.
look fantastic.
Thank you.
Very spring.
Yes, I'm trying to do a pop of color instead of my usual just like all black and slim, you know?
Yeah, but you know you're not in New York, so you have to put on color. If you're in
Yes.
New York, it's all black,
Yes,
darling.
I'm
you
just
know
a
it
little
is.
worried because the sweat that's happening might make some stains or something, and I got to go on stage soon.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna be up on stage tonight.
I'm presenting an award for Best Reality TV Show.
Oh.
Yes.
We just spoke with the Queer Eye guys.
Yes.
I'm hoping big things for them.
Me too. Crossing my fingers.
Wait, I was going to say, who do you think's going to win?
I mean, I think it's them. I don't know. They're crushing
Well,
life.
do you think
know?
Drag Race might, give them a little competition?
Oh man.
We're
I've been on
dishing
that
dirt.
show.
We're
Oh my
dishing the
God.
dirt.
Oh
We're
my
dishing the
God.
dirt.
Maybe. I get that. Those are the top two, huh? Yeah. I truly don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I remember the last time you and I chatted, you were playing me some of your music from your album, and I'm so excited that people are getting to hear more and more and more of it. What's it been like to kind of rev everything up?
It's been so amazing. I've been back in the stew, and I can't stop writing, and it's a problem, but it's great because I finally closed the door, and I have a track list of my album. That's right.
What's your favorite song right now?
Thank you. It's called Genetics. Yeah, that's my favorite song. Oh, you mean out right now or one of mine?
I was wondering what your favorite song of yours was,
Oh,
and
one of
then I
mine.
was going to ask what's the favorite one that's coming that is out and about.
That is out and about right now?
Yeah.
Oh man, I listen to old school music. Oh, I'm terrible.
Well, what's your favorite song? I'm interested.
Okay. I've been bumping Billy Joel.
You don't have to grimace at that. That's fantastic.
Thank
Do
you.
you go to karaoke
I
and
love
sing Billy Joel?
Nobody could.
Oh,
but I'm too shy.
Can somebody film any reality show, me and Megan singing Billy Joel at karaoke?
All day long.
All day long.
Okay.
I am in.
I know like every word for
Me
scenes of
too.
Italian restaurant. That one. The big
All
long
right, I'm going
one.
to let you sing that one.
Okay, I'll take over.
I'm going to do
Great.
Anthony. You do that one, and
Okay,
we'll go
great.
for it.
Okay.
All right.
So is tonight a date night? Are you flying solo tonight? How's the man?
The man's great. I forgot my ring, and I don't want people to panic. Everything's fine. Oh my!
PSA.
I'm just like so bad at remembering it, and he reminds me. But I have my 6th date. Come here.
Oh, there we go.
Hi. Who's my girl? She was in the last Lifetime movie, right?
I was.
Talk about it.
I was. It was Victoria Gotti, my father's daughter.
Uh-huh.
I played Victoria.
Uh-huh.
It was very fun. My biggest fan right here.
I'm her number one fan, and I think she's gonna be like the star of SNL one day.
How long have you guys known each other?
Like a year or something, right?
Yeah.
Friend of a friend.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah.
This is way more appropriate than a husband for this situation.
That's what I thought.
Come on.
I feel very lucky. I feel bad about Daryl, but I'm also like, here I am, you know?
Absolutely.
Well, we hope
need
you
to wear
guys-
that ring. We all know.
We
we
know the
all
truth.
know.
Well, you guys have a blast tonight, a little friend date. Good to see you, my love. Yes. Mwah.
Oh, give us a big
Very nice to meet you.
darling. I appreciate it. Bye. Nice
Oh
meeting
my
you.
goodness, I love her so
That
much.
was
I could
so-
listen to her music all the time.
Yeah. That was exciting for me.
I know. I'm not kidding. She was like, I cannot wait to meet Meghan Trainor.
I'm like the biggest fangirl. I'm gonna fangirl of everybody that comes on this. I'm gonna just be the biggest fangirl ever.
Have
It's
you
what I
ever
do.
had, like, you were great because you were conversational, but have you ever just like clammed up when you've met somebody, or is it old hat to you
Oh
now?
yeah, the first time. And this was at the GLAAD Awards. It was at the GLAAD Awards in 1993. I was the first openly gay comic to perform on television in America in 1993 on the Arsenio Hall show. And I was at the GLAAD Awards to present an award. And Lily Tomlin was in the corner. I'd never met her. And I saw her and I thought this may be my only opportunity to meet Lily Tomlin. And I walked up to her and she was looking at her notes and she looked up and she said, she looked at me and she went, "Oh my God, Leah Delaria, it's such a pleasure to meet you. I'm such a huge fan." And I burst into tears.
Oh my goodness.
That
What was
it.
her reaction?
Oh, she was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, you mean so much to me. You've always meant so much to me." And then Jane and her and I have become friends, of course, ever since then. So
I
it's been
love
great.
Grace and Frankie so much.
I believe our hostess
Oh.
with the mostess is showing up.
I saw that you were doing this, and I'm so happy to see you. Hi, my
Hi.
love.
Well, you want to trade? I'll host, and you can just do this.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
Maybe next year.
I'll trade jackets. This
You
is
like
fantastic.
Oh, I know.
You know, the GLAAD is not a place, awards are not a place to be subtle. You know, so I
No.
thought more is more is more.
No, Michelle Kwan was just wearing a sequin sweater as a skirt.
She's here?
Yes. Oh,
What?
yeah, honey.
Oh.
Jonathan
yeah.
Van Ness dressed her in his own sweater, and it's a mini dress on.
That is so cute.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That is adorable. I'm going to go tackle
Except
her.
for you.
Can I tell you, no, you all need to be following Leah on Instagram. You are
And Twitter.
You are so funny on social media.
Thank you. I have a good time.
You do.
And you know I follow you, so.
I know.
Yeah, and it's you and your dogs.
Always.
Dogs.
Two
Dogs.
chihuahuas. Listen, can I tell you about what we have in store for you tonight?
Please. That's what everyone wants to know.
It is my 6th time hosting GLAAD, so now I'm not nervous. All the nerves are gone. I know how to do this now.
Right.
And we have Jay-Z and Beyoncé in the house. The stars on this mega level who are using their platform and their spotlight to shine in our community, and tonight they're going to be honored. Sean Hayes, who is a trailblazer in our community, getting an award tonight. Stars everywhere. LA has come out for the GLAAD Awards. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Oh my gosh, we cannot wait, my friend.
And I got good jokes to start the show off.
Oh,
Got jokes for
good.
days.
I got jokes for. I've been working on a little monologue. Yeah.
Did you write it yourself?
Of
Do you have writers?
course.
I love you for that.
Well, I work with my Jackie Beat is a drag queen, one of my great
I know
friends.
who Jackie Beat
You know,
is.
so we write together, and then my best friend from high school, Tata Tot. We all work together.
Oh,
Speaking of drag queens, I can't let you go without asking. What has the reaction of this season been like for you on social media? What have you been seeing that people are popping? Who's popping?
Well, I love season 11 so much. I mean, to be in 11 seasons and still be doing firsts, like a 6-time Lip Sync for Your Life, a romance between queens, Miley Cyrus. It is a humongous season. I think the fans are loving it. Vanjie is back. She is popping, of course. Silky is a big star, too, so stay tuned.
I love Silky. I don't know if I'd want to be in the room with Silky, but I love watching her on TV.
No, they're all, I fall in love with them all. I really do.
Well, there's a reason for it. They're all fantastic, and it's one of my favorite shows. Good luck with that nomination. And break a leg tonight.
I will do, and so good to see you, so good to see you. And hi, everybody out there. Hi.
Ross is the best.
Oh my goodness. I loved him on Celebrity Big Brother as well. Runner up. I love it.
You know, I love talking to you, but I want to talk to Gabrielle Ruiz.
Well, I mean, that's the better
I'm
thing.
Sorry.
Miss Gabrielle Ruiz.
Can I just say something real fast?
Yes, please.
I saw you in Mamma Mia.
You saw me in Mamma Mia at the Hollywood Bowl.
I did.
I saw that too. She was great.
Oh, thank you.
And there was a moment that you were like, "I'm hilarious." And you said that on stage, and I was like, I mean, you are. It was my favorite part, and now I quote that all the time. Like, I'm hilarious.
Did I ad-lib that? Was I being bad?
No.
No.
Well, you might have ad-libbed it, but it was very good.
No is yes.
Yes. Thank you. That was one of the most. Well, let's talk about Crazy Rich Asians. I mean, Crazy
Ex-Girlfriend.
Sorry.
It's all the crazy.
I have to compete with that hashtag now.
I know. I want to be on that show like nobody's business.
But you guys rap.
Oh, we rap.
I was so bummed that you rap because I wanted to be on that show.
Well, listen.
All I can say is, this is a musical. Why am I not in it?
Well, listen. It's the show that keeps rapping, you guys. It raps over and over. We rapped the last episode, like me as Valencia in February, and then we wrapped the special concert that we had.
Fantastic.
Early March, and then we have another show at Radio City for 2 nights. Come to Radio City, man.
You are
Just come
killing
on
it.
stage.
You are killing it. You are killing it, girl.
So the show is so fantastic, and I think that the trajectory of this final season has been so fun, bringing everybody back together. But what can you tease for us for the episodes that we haven't seen yet?
Valencia just realized that she can propose. You guys.
I was screaming at the TV when she was like, why is she not proposing? I'm like, why aren't you proposing?
The whole time goes back to like old school Valencia and is bullying her girlfriend to propose to her. She was like, make it magical, do it this way. And she's like, boom, 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 boom. And Beth is like, hello, if you want to get married, then you freaking propose.
Yes.
And the power that I had when I just read that in the script, I literally screamed and like through the whole script, like across the room. I was like, this is so powerful. I loved it.
Oh, girl.
Well, a little tease.
We don't know.
A little tease. EW is ranking all of our favorite songs from the show, from the entire series to commemorate the end.
Fantastic.
Do you have a favorite song?
5, 6, 7, 8. We'll never have problems again. Oh, if I could be in the disco world in that era, man, I mean, I would never be asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Are we going to see you branch out? Are we going to see you on maybe Broadway?
Maybe. I mean, I love my Broadway people. My last show that I did was If Then.
Sorry?
I did If Then before.
Yes. I'm
you know,
wondering.
I know.
Look, I'm perking up my little. Are we going to see you on the boards again? We'd love to see you on the boards again.
I would love to be on the boards again. I mean, I miss my Broadway family. I miss all of New York. We did buy a condo in, LA, but New York is always there.
Schuberts, Dodgers, Nederlanders, are you listening?
I'm here, baby.
Yes. We need this beauty on Broadway again, huh?
Thank you.
My
Thank
pleasure,
you. I
baby.
appreciate it.
Well, we are such fans of the show. I can't believe it's coming to an end, but I'm glad we're going to end with a concert. So it'll be the finale and then a concert right after it, I believe.
It's a special concert
Amazing.
dropping on Netflix the moment the show wraps.
You're not
the
supposed to say
season
drop
finale.
on Netflix.
No?
No.
Is
We
that
got
not
a
thing?
press release about that once.
Really?
It was like, yeah, I'm going to say drop.
Well, sure.
Everybody says
It's
drop.
launch?
Launch.
Launch. Yeah, they were always like, I'm going to say drop.
They're like,
you
please
know.
be fancy.
What are
You
you
don't
going
have
to
to be
fire
fancy.
me?
That
We're off
baby's
the
gonna
air.
drop. That baby's gonna drop. What are you gonna do? Fire me?
We just need to get
I
you in
know,
any
we
studio.
wrapped our final season.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for being here and supporting GLAAD and for giving us tons and tons of songs to continue to sing along to even after the show's over.
Thank you. And like Beyonce, my girl, my friend.
I also
I
want to
died.
say
Can we
you
talk about
brought
that?
it tonight. You look flawless. Everything about it is amazing. And the green works well with the button.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
of
of
course.
course. Yes, it's very springy. Thank you.
I love it. Such a pleasure to see you. Mwah.
Have a wonderful night.
You too, darling. Enjoy.
All my favorite shows are ending. Orange is the New Black, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Right.
We're learning Supernatural just closed.
You remember that this is part of the business. And eventually SVU will go off the air.
At some point.
But SVU will go off the air. They even have a show nominated for Best Episode, SVU.
Yeah.
For this, and when it was written by Celine Robinson, who was nominated tonight. A fantastic episode about a trans military guy, and it was really kind of brought me to tears. You know what I mean? Well, we have.
Oh my goodness.
some people
Hello from Dear White People
here.
cast. Can we bring you in right here?
Can we bring you in?
Hi. I mean, you're fine. You're worried.
Are
It's
you the
live.
only one
Look
that's
at you
gonna
just
talk to us?
dancing. I love it. You looking fantastic in the turquoise.
Give an actor a screen. I can see myself.
I love it. We've just been staring at ourselves as well. It's totally fine. Look, we are live on PeopleTV. Congratulations, cast of Dear White People on Netflix.
I'm worshiping this soon right now. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you.
Bring it in, guys. Bring it in. We'd love to talk to you guys.
Thank you.
Right here's good. Just step in. But yes, nominated. What's it like to be nominated for a GLAAD award?
It's an honor. We are glad to be here. You know?
I see what you did there.
I love a good pun. I really do. I'm super happy to be here. I'm so excited. Everyone looks so amazing. Look at this. Look at
yeah,
this.
everybody's bringing it.
It's
Who
out
are
of
you most
control.
excited to see tonight?
Well, we keep saying Beyoncé and JAY-Z. I am also excited to see the Queer Eye cast now that the new season's out. I know.
They're right there, and they're with Michelle Kwan. It's crazy
I thought you were
town.
about to say Michelle Obama. I was about to flip out. I just should have brought my book. Get it signed. But she's good too.
Crazy person growing up. Yeah. Oh my God.
I love how excited you are. Multiple, like that is the name that everyone is super excited to see. But no, what we love about shows like yours being nominated here tonight is that we're recognizing shows from all over the spectrum that tell so many different kinds of stories. For you guys, why is it important that Dear White People's on the air?
I think it's very important that Dear White People is on the air. Just the chance to tell stories about all aspects of life and different communities, and to be able to change lives at the same time is really fucking important, really important to me. So I'm
Sorry, Mom.
I'm blessed to do that with my family, you know, some of my castmates here, and yeah, I think they're doing an incredible job.
This guy is so talented. He's the reason we're here. Him and Justin Simeon are literally the reason we are here. They are putting young, queer, black stories on television, and they're doing it artistically and beautifully like it's never been done before.
My heart is beating fast. I had a Red Bull just now, so you gotta forgive me.
I'm just taking in the shirt for the first time with the ribbing. It's fantastic.
You guys, you all brought it. I mean, you all look fantastic.
Yeah, y'all look good too. I can't lie.
Well, thank you. Oh, you're all
These
about
blue
my-
shoes, I wish we could pan down. They're pretty fantastic. Well, congratulations on the nomination. We are so glad to see you guys here. We hope to continue to watch the show on Netflix, so thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure.
Lovely to see you all. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, thank you.
Good luck tonight. Come here.
Thank you so much. So much Netflix love here. Netflix actually is the most nominated network here tonight with 9 nominations, which is
They
fantastic.
basically invented streaming, let's be honest.
Yeah, and speaking of Netflix, I know we've got the cast of One Day at a Time coming up over here. Hello. Hi. We are live on PeopleTV.
Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. How are you? Yeah, I tried to pitch me to be in that show. I wanted to be, I wanted to be the super.
Oh, yeah, well.
I think there was something about keeping a lesbian in the basement that they didn't like.
That's fair. But I would have loved you. Would you have done the whole mustache and everything?
I'd have done the whole
You would have crushed it. You would have crushed it. Should we rethink the show? Wait
I
a
think
minute.
so.
Leah, we want you
Let's
on the show.
repitch it as a different thing.
We're going to have a season 4,
I mean, let's put that out there.
There it is.
What was that
Have
like?
they
Because
announced
obviously the sad news was that One Day at a Time, Netflix decided not to continue with another season. But the outcry of support from fans online and everywhere, what was it like to see that happen after that announcement?
Oh my God, we've been on canceled shows before and nobody cares. So this was like, what? They care? They like us?
Yeah, it was so beautiful, especially because we all got the news like a day early. So it was like a lonely little bummed out time. And then it was like just getting trend #1 worldwide for 6 hours. And we're like, this isn't real. Like the group chat, they were like, guys, there's like 700,000 people tweeting. What do we do about this? It was the best.
I mean, we were just talking earlier. Norman Lear, who's 96 years old, says that he's never in his entire career or life seen something like this. That says something. I mean,
It's a long career in life.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But you guys are nominated tonight. What does it mean to be recognized by an organization like GLAAD and for your character to be so central to a part of that?
It's beautiful because that's exactly, I think, what we set out to do with the show is put accurate representation and make sure that LGBTQ people are seen as whole humans and as layered. And, you know, Elena is like, she's a lesbian, but she's not over-sexualized and she's outside of that stereotype. So to be recognized for it, it's so beautiful. And to be able to be a part of this and be in this community, which is like the most welcoming community in the world, it's the best.
I love it.
Well, I love meeting you all, by the way. I love the show. I love that we're in the same Netflix family.
Yes.
And good luck tonight. Have fun tonight. Is this your first GLAAD award?
Oh, no.
No.
We're here all the time.
Good. Well, then you know what to do. Eat, drink, be merry, and scream when Beyoncé comes on.
You know it.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
Congratulations, and can't wait to see more episodes, right?
Yes, please, more episodes. Love it. Great to meet you all.
It is so cute. If you guys are not following Lin-Manuel Miranda on social media, he flipped out when they announced the cancellation, so he is going to make sure that happens somewhere. It's going to come back. It's going to come back.
I'm going to be in it. You heard him. I'm going to be in it. I'm going to be in it.
I mean, I'm down for it. This is just a resume builder for you right now.
I'm just going to ask to be at every show when they come by. Because, Orange is going off the air, so I need a job.
There you go. What show are you most jealous of that you wish you could be a part of right now?
Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yes.
I'm obsessed with Schitt's
It's
Creek.
amazing.
I'm obsessed
also now
with
part of the
Daniel
Netflix
Levine.
family,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, yes, of course. I mean, it's aired there, but it's definitely a CBC show. Canadian television gives us so many amazing shows. Baroness von Sketch show is another
Yes.
great one. In fact, the GLAAD Awards should be looking at Baroness von Sketch for their very positive lesbian and gay portrayals. It's great.
I
I
love
think
it.
we have someone else coming.
Is it a good person?
I can't tell.
Is it a good person?
I think so. I think so.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think that it is going to be, and I love it so much.
I know, we're getting excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. All right. Hi, we got Kaylee. Yo, how are you doing? I'm good. Look at you.
Leap into frame again. Leap into
Good,
frame
let's do it again. We're going to get a leap in. We're going to leap in.
Ready? Here we go. And hi. That was fantastic. That was the best.
Amazing outfit.
Thank you so much. You know how to bring the suit out,
Yeah.
Get a little dolled up.
It would not work as well on me, I'm thinking.
I feel like this might be your color. No? A low V? No?
Not really my thing.
Sparkles? It's not your thing.
Not the sparkles,
Oh.
not the low V.
Try
But
next year. Next
you're
year.
killing it, my love. You're killing it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What does it mean to be here at the GLAAD Awards tonight?
Well, this is my very first time, and I'm thrilled. I'm sure you guys can feel the amazing energy in this room. I'm so proud to be here, proud to be a part of this community, and I'm so thankful that GLAAD does an event like this to just show our representation and our support by our allies and our community. It's just amazing.
Fantastic. If you had one thing you could say to the current administration.
Oh, no, yes.
One sentence, what would it be?
Gosh, to leave. But
exit quickly.
That's all. I'm excited for the election next year. And honestly, I'm just really grateful that people are paying attention to what's happening in the world. And I am totally guilty of that, like years ago. And so it's so important to get involved and to fight for your rights. The end.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much for talking to us. You have a good time tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Enjoy
Yes.
it. Thanks. Eat, drink, be merry.
Now leap out.
Get it?
Yep, there we go.
Now leap out.
I love someone that knows how to make a good entrance and exit.
Makes me very happy.
Right? And that outfit, that was incredible.
I'm glad I'm working just for that outfit. So glad to be here.
Oh my God, I
Hashtag
love
me
it.
too, I'm in trouble.
Oh my God. So now I think we're having a pretty good guest.
Oh.
She's in a good place. We got Jamila Jamil here.
Hi. So nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many hugs today.
Good
So
to
good.
see you, my love.
Hello, my darling.
Hi.
You are stunning.
That is very kind.
She is stunning.
Do we
No,
think
you
my
are stunning.
eyes are too
I'm
much? I
liking-
did them myself. I do my own makeup, and I went for something a little bit like a very extra Zorro.
I'm getting like Gem in the holograms a little Bowie.
I'll take that. Yeah.
You should take them both. If you
It's
can
the
take, if you
GLAAD
can get
Awards.
Bowie, you take it every time.
Yeah, I mean, I had to bring my A game here tonight.
It's a GLAAD Awards.
This is the
honey.
best red carpet in Hollywood.
Absolutely, there are more gay men here than anywhere else in the planet at the moment. So
Yeah.
you've got to bring it for the red carpet.
100%.
There you are,
Yeah.
girl.
Now you're somebody that is not afraid to speak her voice, and that's what we need in the world.
What makes you say such a thing?
I follow you on social media, but you're very. I mean, what I love is that you're very quick to say like, I know what I know, and I try to know what I don't know. How important is that in being an active person on social media?
I think, I refer to myself as a feminist in progress and really also an ally in progress. No one is omniscient. No one is born knowing all of the answers, and the rules are ever changing, thank God. And so we're all catching up, and I think a really important part of being an ally, which I've learned the hard way, is just shutting up and listening and doing better. And I have an amazing amount of privilege, and it is my duty and my honor to use that to help people who are more disenfranchised and more marginalized than I am.
I call that using your powers for good.
Yeah, and not enough people do it. There's so many vampires in this bloody industry who just keep taking and taking all the money and the glory. It's like, how much money do you need? Give some of it back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So to see you standing here and standing tall for our community, it makes me feel it's a lovely thing. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I'm very, very privileged to be here. I'm very honored, and there's so many unbelievable people here tonight, and I'm gonna have to stand on stage in front of them and host an award. And that's
Who are you most excited to see?
Lizzo and Laverne, and I don't even want to choose. There's so many people who are coming tonight. I also heard Beyoncé might be coming tonight as well.
I mean, maybe. She might be getting a big award tonight, her and Jay-Z.
That's what we're hearing.
Who would Tahani from...
Jonathan Van Ness, is he coming here tonight?
He's here, girl. He was standing right here earlier.
It's his birthday today. I can't wait to see. What is he wearing?
Are you going to sing happy birthday?
Not on stage. Maybe when I see him privately.
He's in an all-silver number. It's pretty fantastic.
It's amazing.
So I love this most recent season of The Good Place. When are you guys working on it again? Have they told you anything that you can tell us? No one's listening. It's totally fine. No one will know.
I just read the first 3 episodes. We're starting filming next week. It's so funny. It's so good. And again, they're just keeping us on our toes. So it's really exciting.
Yeah. You've also got a game show coming up.
I have a really, really filthy, disgusting game show coming.
Sounds like my kind of
Her
show.
ears just perked up.
Your vibes.
Okay.
So your vibes.
Are you using celebrities or just normal people? Because
normal people.
Oh, can I be in the
Yeah.
audience then?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, come stand next to me on the podium. It would be my honor.
I think
I'm
you've
speechless.
stunned.
She died. She's dead.
I'm speechless and I'm there.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you so much for being you.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for everything you do for us.
I appreciate you all.
Thank you, girl.
so
And I'm
much.
coming
Thank
to sit
you.
by you on the podium. We're not. That's going to happen.
Oh my goodness. We've got Adam Rippon.
Darling.
Hi, how are you? This is JP.
Hi, JP.
Nice to meet you.
We're live on PeopleTV. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you guys for being here. We're live on PeopleTV, I was just saying, celebrating the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards. What does it mean for you to be here tonight?
You know, just to be in a room filled with so many people doing such great things in the world and, just doing such great things for the LGBTQ plus community. It's just awesome. It's so great to be able to celebrate with everybody.
And you obviously are a very vocal advocate for the community. Talk to me about that decision to be as vocal and as much of an advocate and out there as you are.
I don't think it really was a decision. It just sort of felt like something I had to do. When I felt like I was being quiet, I just sort of felt like I was wasting an opportunity. And I've got a big mouth, so might as well use it. I also do love that you and my boyfriend are wearing...
We went for the blue.
Yeah, you have great taste.
Oh, well, thank you very much. So do you. But I am jealous of this.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
I'm a little jealous of your dickie. Is that a dickie?
It is. It's sort of like a dickie for the night.
I knew it. I knew it was a dickie. I'm so excited that it's a dickie.
Yes, and it's like in the back, it's strapped like a bra. So my no experience with a bra has come not in handy today.
Oh, I'm
Good thing you've got some help over here if you need to.
I was like, have you ever done
Well,
this
I can
before?
take that off for you with one hand.
With your teeth.
Well, that's interesting.
What I love is watching people at these events like rush over to you and gush. Is that like surreal to you? And who's been like the most surreal in terms of like them coming and being like, I'm the biggest fan?
I don't know. I think
there's just so many.
Yeah, it's just like when sometimes you're so funny and so pretty, it's just crazy. Like you're just like, I guess this is just my life now, you know?
Well, how about the other way around? Who have you just been like starstruck by?
It's sometimes it's just surreal, like meeting so many people. One, I'm a huge fan of you. So it's,
Oh, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. And back at you, my darling.
Thank
back
you.
at you.
And it's just crazy. You know, I know like so many people have worked so hard to get to where they are, and just to be able to tell them to their face that like it's so great what you're doing.
Yes.
Everyone here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just cool.
Well, I expect a selfie with Beyonce with you later tonight.
You have fun tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Queer
Such a
warrior.
pleasure.
Queer warrior right here, y'all. Absolutely.
Have a great evening.
Lovely to meet you. Have fun tonight.
Guys, we're going to take it over to Brooklyn with Miss Melissa Fumero. Hello. Oh, my goodness. We get a twofer. Hello. We are live on PeopleTV.
I heard you were gonna be here tonight.
Right. I love what's going on with this hair.
Put my pin with my braid.
incorporating the ampersand
Okay,
pin.
that's the ticket right there.
Try it. Try it.
In my hair?
Yeah, just at some
You
point
know,
in the evening.
listen, I paid, I
Good
stuck
money.
my finger in a sock.
It looks
and
great.
I got my hair.
It's great.
I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
I feel you.
thanks.
mess with it. It's perfect.
Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine nominated tonight.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine
Congratulations on that. How much does it mean for you guys to get a nomination like this and be recognized by GLAAD for the work that you guys are doing?
It's really incredible. I mean, GLAAD is such an advocate for representation in the media, period, right? But like tonight especially, there's so many shows nominated in our category, which is so exciting because that means that those stories are being told on many different shows, on many different networks, cable, network providers, internet providers. We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
It's amazing.
I've heard that.
I've heard that too.
I've heard that before.
I heard it because I just
I
said
have a bone to pick with you.
What?
We're going to talk.
Oh,
You
no.
were supposed to be a Betty. You were supposed to be in a play with me last
I
summer.
was.
I have a bone to pick with you.
I was, and you know why? I couldn't do it because we started early.
Because you guys
Because we
started early. I was all ready. We were gonna be
ready.
girlfriends.
It was
I
gonna
was
be
all
great.
We were gonna
Who
be
doesn't want to see that? A
girlfriends.
play with these two as girlfriends? Would you have gone?
Of course.
Please.
That would have been really.
It would have been fun.
Real
but, you know,
sexy.
just
You guys had to get back to work. Because the people needed more Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What was that like, that response, once you guys
That was
figured all that out?
It was incredible.
Right?
It was wild and weird and
It's one of those things you'll never forget for the
Yeah.
rest of your life. That's a story that will just kind of like be a highlight of
Yeah.
your career.
telling it when you're old. Well, when I was young.
And then Fox canceled
And then the internet
3
saved
hours
us.
later.
Yeah.
NBC grabbed us.
Yeah.
It's Looney
It's
Tunes, and
incredible.
it never happens. It never happens. So it's exciting.
Well, we're very glad that
Listen,
they did.
Good luck tonight. We know you guys have won before. Good luck tonight. Do you think you're gonna win again?
It's an honor to be nominated. It's an honor to be nominated. It's an honor to be nominated.
That's the party line, y'all.
I love it. Thank you guys. You look
All
gorgeous.
right.
Have a great evening. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. What have we got?
Oh my goodness. We're having so much fun here on the red carpet at the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards.
They're coming at us left and right. I can't keep straight.
It really
There's
is.
so many
The
people
energy,
coming.
all of a sudden, I don't know who must be down the carpet, but the energy here just got really loud and like it's
wonder-
crazy.
I'm gonna look.
It's crazy, but it's insane. I love the fact that it's such it's a place that everyone wants to be now, which is great because you said 1993.
That was my first GLAAD Awards. That was in '93, and so that was like 2 years.
Was it as big as
it was like the
and
second,
crazy as this?
It was pretty big. It was pretty big. It was an interesting night, an interesting event, and it was very, very exciting for me to be there. You know, amongst all at that time the gay celebrities. You know, so it was like Katie Lang and Melissa Etheridge, you know, all those guys. And like I said, Lily Tomlin was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. It was just amazing.
I love that. I love that it was that big back then.
Yes,
which
it
is
was
fantastic.
Yeah, and it was. I'm trying to remember which hotel it was at, but you know, it was really big, and the stars showed up. You know what I mean? Like Glenn Close was there, people there. It was there. Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go.
Stunning in white and in black. I love you got.
Yeah, unintentional bride and groom.
I love it. Well, you both look lovely. What brought you out to the GLAAD Awards tonight, and why is this an exciting event to be at? We're asking everyone.
This is the most exciting thing. Well, Blockers, the movie I directed, is nominated for
outstanding,
like wide release, right? Which we will lose, and we do not care because we are so.
We don't know.
Oh, we are. We're gonna.
We already won.
We won because we're here tonight, and we got this ticket. So that's why we're just so happy to be here.
And what I love about Blockers is that it's a movie that it wasn't like that an LGBTQ storyline was the forefront of the movie. It was a comedy that was just, it had all these different stories in it. It just so happens that you guys are being welcomed here tonight because you included something like that. Talk about that choice to make it in such a wide release movie.
Yeah, one of the first things I did when I was got the script and when the changes I wanted to make as a director was I was like, okay, what are young women actually going through, like for real?
Mm-hmm.
And so it became immediately obvious. We're like, one of the women is going to be confused about her sexuality, and so then that became that storyline. And we worked really hard to normalize it and to make it. And what's so special to us is that like, after people see the movie, I've had like women in their 30s and 40s come to me and say like, "Gosh, I wish I would have had that movie when I was 15 or in high school and going through something."
A lot of people on Instagram, boys, girls, have told me that they came out after seeing
my character in this film. And I think that's why the film is so special, because it's this, you never expected that in a comedy movie like this.
Did you model your character on anybody you might know
Maybe
from
my
your
Uncle
personal?
Leo? Maybe my Uncle Leo, who I grew up with. No, yeah.
So proud of you. It was such a good movie. Such a good movie.
I love you.
You know I love. Come here. Come here.
I love you.
All right.
Love
give
it.
your mom a kiss for me too. I will. All righty.
That was so fantastic.
I knew her when she was in
love
the
Blockers.
belly.
It's so funny.
Yep.
Such a funny movie. We've got Miss Erika Jayne here.
Jayne,
No, I
Erika
love it.
Jayne.
Hi,
Erika
how are
Jayne.
you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great. I'm excited. What a great night.
All right.
Yes, very much so.
We need to get you up on stage performing at one of these things.
You know, I performed 2 years ago at the after party.
But I need you tonight. Like, can you just get on a table and do it?
Yeah, later. After a few cocktails.
Would you let
why
me
not?
know if that's going to happen?
Yes.
Because I'm front row Joe.
Okay, I will let you know.
You are in, Erika.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know, obviously, you have a lot of fans because of Housewives, but your music and is so intricately tied with the LGBTQ community. You have so many LGBTQ fans. What's it like to be embraced by a community like that?
Well, listen, I could not. It is an artist's dream to be embraced by the LGBTQ community because they know art, okay? And that's really where the tastemakers are. My teachers, my mentors, my friends, my family are all members of the LGBTQ community. There is no Erika Jayne without the LGBTQ community, and I am forever grateful.
When are we going to get, we need to get like a full-on like lesbian couple on the Housewives.
Well, listen, talk to my boss, Andy Cohen.
Well, he's being honored, given an award in the New York GLAAD Media Awards on May 4th. I remember that only because May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
I agree. May the 4th be with you. But yeah, I'd love a lesbian couple. I'd love a gay couple. I'd love anything.
All inclusive.
Well, I'll try to get married so we can get on the show.
Or just, you don't have to. Just have a really good relationship.
Yeah. That'd be me and my dog.
Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Well, J and B. I mean, you know what's so cool is to have two like huge icons be allies of the LGBTQ community is so important.
It really is, and it was when I saw they were getting this award, the Vanguard Award, which is a special award that they announce ahead of time. I was like trying to remember all the stuff they did, and then you list the accolades, and it's insane how supportive they are.
I read the same before I came tonight, and I thought the same thing. Yeah.
It's so fantastic.
Nice to see you both. I know you've got things to do.
Yes, no, it's so great to see you.
So good to see you. Look fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh my God, I have to say, Erika Jayne, I covered Dancing with the Stars when I was at People Magazine, and I love that you got your fan going. Just get it. It looks like a little bit of a razor. Like I might need to borrow that a little later.
What I do is I just put it on and like that, and then when people say what's going on, I say I'm taking a museum tour.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, Luke.
Good to see
you.
you.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm sweating right now. Would you
Oh,
like some fan? Are you hot?
I would love some fan.
There you go. There.
And we've been told we're in the cooler part of the carpet.
You know what? It is 90 degrees over here. It's 70 degrees right here. I love it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
It's the best part of the carpet. I'm gonna buy one of those because that's very effective.
This is a life-saving situation, especially like when you're doing that red carpet at the Emmys, because
God.
they've not figured out what the
Air
temperature
conditioning.
is.
They haven't figured out
There's no
air
air conditioning, and you're walking down. It was like I was the only one at the Emmys going, I'm so comfortable.
You know, I would love to take that from you if you don't mind.
You'll have to pry it away from her.
Yeah.
How's your night going so far, other than being a little warm?
Other than that, it is absolutely amazing. I am just so honored to be here. The energy is amazing. It's my first time at the GLAAD Awards, and I'm loving it already.
Why is it important to come out and be at an event like this?
Well, being at an event like this, especially representing a show that supports themes of inclusivity and diversity, it's so important to get the message out, which is, I think, the main part of GLAAD. It's really spreading the message and fighting for rights for LGBTQ, and I think that's one of the main parts of our show too. It's fighting for these rights and showing support for these rights. Yeah.
That's super important. Super important. I think she might be getting ready to give you that fan.
No way!
Come on.
You're gonna have to pry it out of my cold dead hand.
How would you like $100?
No, like I need money.
$500.
I would take it.
Offer me an 8-ball and a couple of hookers, maybe.
Wow, that's a very different night. That's a very different night.
I don't know if I'm old enough to be hearing about those things.
It's Hollywood.
Well, that's the best thing about what you just said, and I just want to give it up to you and give you your props because you are a young queer warrior, and we need you young people saying you are our future.
Yes.
You are our future.
Thank you so much. I think
good on you for using your powers for good.
Thank you. The young generation really is the one that is going to carry this movement, and it's time that we start, supporting everyone, and the youth really is immersed in LGBT culture, and sorry I said that really fast, but in culture and every aspect of getting the word out,
So it's fantastic that you're here with such a great message. But let's who are you most excited to see though?
Beyonce.
I know. Is anybody saying anything?
I know,
else?
right? No, we've got Michelle Kwan. Kwan.
Also Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yeah. All good people. It's fantastic.
And the Queer Eye guys. I love them.
You were here to see. You're excited to see everybody.
I'm just excited. I pass by every person. I'm like, I want to take a picture with them, but I don't want to ask them.
Oh my God, they would love it. Do it. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Everybody will be used to getting their picture taken. Go for it.
If you don't need that fan at the end of the night, I'm coming for you.
You're gonna have to pry it out of my cold dead hand, and I will punch you.
I'll buy you a drink.
All right.
Oh my God. Well, next up we have Janet Mock. Fantastic. Looking gorgeous in purple tonight. Janet, we are live on People TV. It is good to see you. I know you've come into the People TV studios and done some stuff with us.
I know, and I used to work at People.
I know.
Back in the day, yes.
Yeah.
She and I got to have a really great conversation about how People has changed over the years, and still doing fantastic work. But I would have loved to have been there when you were there as well.
Yeah, I'm just so glad to be here tonight. To celebrate the work of GLAAD. The advocacy organization does so much amazing work, making sure that LGBT people are seen on screen, and that we're represented well. But also, I hope that, and I know that a lot of their initiatives are ensuring that we're seen behind the cameras too. And so, working on a show like Pose, I'm just so glad that we're nominated this year and that we get to represent as well.
How could they not nominate you? How could they not nominate you? The show is so important for us and our people, and it's an amazing show. I mean, what was it like when that script came at you? What did you go? Did your head explode? What did you think?
I kind of went, I just kind of went bonkers. I couldn't believe that a show like this was going to exist. When Ryan called me in July of 2017, was like, I want you to write and direct on this series, my life just changed. And so to be able to direct that cast and those actors, Billy Porter, India Moore, Dominic Jackson, MJ Rodriguez, to be able to work with them every single day is amazing. We just started shooting season 2 yesterday in New York.
And I hear my very dear friend Sandy Bernhardt is going to be on, which I'm very excited about. You guys are killing it. Your cast is amazing. This show is so loved. And universally, I mean, do you feel that it is actually bridging gaps between people who know who we are and people who don't? Like, do you think that your show has made a difference in the community in terms of the ignorance of others?
I hope so. What I really hope is that, I believe that TV, like, Orange is the New Black, has a way people invite you into their homes. And so in that sense, if you don't know queer or trans people, now you finally do, because you bring them into your homes. And so I hope that with Pose, we enlighten people, we entertain them, we make them love us, we make them laugh, and all those great things.
Well, you certainly do. We're very excited for season 2. It's such a pleasure to see you as always. Have a great evening.
Good luck tonight, Janet. Good night.
She's so fantastic. I would love it. Oh my goodness, Rachel Bloom.
It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, Rachel.
Look at you. Oh man, you're so fucking rocks. I love
Sorry.
Oh, no, he did this with me.
Yes. Hi, how's it going?
nice
Good.
to see
We're
you.
live on People TV. Digging the bow tie.
I saw him today, and he didn't know what he was gonna wear, and now he looks amazing.
Look at me. I went into Josh DeMel's closet and just rated it.
You look stunning.
I watched all of these moves. People are really doing some amazing stuff on the red carpet.
Oh, yeah.
So are you.
The eyes, a lot of eyes.
Honey,
What are you
this is
guys
the
talking
GLAAD
about?
Awards.
I
You
know.
gotta bring
You gotta go there,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Look at this. It's texturized.
I know.
Oh, I'm loving all the textures.
This is very nice.
That is the nice touch, though.
It
That
was.
one I'm liking
I don't know
very
where
much.
mine is.
Oh, mine's in
They will give you another one.
You can take mine.
Can
if you
I?
want it. Yeah, we're representing here. We want. Go ahead. You know what to do, right?
Look at this.
Just
making
trying
fashion
to get
happen.
you to touch me.
You guys have fun. Are you guys like talking about important stuff?
I mean, the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is important stuff. The end. We were just talking to Gabrielle earlier about the end. She told us everything, so it's fine. Just talk about it all.
Why would the people watch? they're gonna see it here, and they will be like, oh, I know what happened.
Well, you know what you got to watch for is on the concert. This guy sings the song "Getting By," which is all about his character just come out as bi, and he just has that crowd melting in the palm of his hand the whole time. It's
we
amazing.
had some fun. We had some fun at the where was it? At the
Orpheum
Theater. Well, I almost said the Palladium.
It's really been amazing because our show is it's unique in so many ways in that we ask everyone to step out of their comfort zone, and Pete is a comedy improv legend who never sing or
dance or anything
before the show.
But you know what? It's so important for everybody else that I do a good job so that it blends, that it all makes sense, so we don't have to be like, oh, we can't use it. So I've always felt like a lot of pressure, but at the same time, I always feel completely supported. Everybody always takes care of me and always helps me and makes me feel like I can do it. And that's all. You know, if there was one tip I could give anybody that ever has to sing, it's go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't try to sound good. Just give it everything you got, and that'll get you through.
Except for Michael Bolton.
I know, right?
Yeah, no,
I'm glad somebody said it.
I said
Well,
it.
spoiler alert for anyone that doesn't watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, but the character Daryl comes out as bisexual a little ways into the series. What made you decide to do that? Was that the plan all along? What made you decide to do with that character?
Yeah, we just kind of knew that kind of the series is exploring like these kind of almost stereotypical sitcom or musical theater tropes and going beneath what those are. And with Daryl, there was always a certain sadness there and like unself-awareness. And when we talked about it, we thought, well, what could that be? And we went, well, coming to terms with your sexuality is a huge part of identity and self-confidence and self-awareness. And it just it made sense that he's bi.
And it was the healthiest relationship on the whole show. Everybody else was all over the place. And those two, it was the most wonderful relationship. It was really beautiful.
I love it. Well, we are such a huge fan of the show. I mean, we were gushing earlier.
And it's really great to see you guys.
And
You
I'm
have
such a-
such
you know I'm such a fan of
I know,
yours,
I
and
know,
you're
I
great.
know. And you know I'm a fan of the show. It drove me crazy when I first saw it. I went, called hit my manager immediately, like, get me on that show. I mean,
No way, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
New season, it's got to be renewed now. It's got to come back in more episodes.
I didn't know that you called someone. All right.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I was going to say, now you're done with your show, but so am I.
We're both done. Let's do a show together.
There you
Okay,
go.
great.
Perfect
We're going to do a
timing.
show together.
There you go.
We're going to do a show together.
I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much.
Next person.
Yes, take it. We've got Miss Jennifer Lewis and her shoes. And her shoes.
Fellow St. Louis.
I am glad.
Fellow St. Louis and Jennifer Lewis.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
I think I can die and go to heaven now.
Yes, titties and hips for my book. All right, I took my shoes off. Ain't they
Please
cute?
sing it. Please
they
sing
go with
it.
this outfit, but honey, I've had it. I'm
Well, now we
Jennifer
can
Lewis.
see them. We don't have a shoe cam, so you're
Oh,
just giving
good.
us a shoe
Thank you,
cam.
God.
I love it. Well, thank you for being here at the GLAAD Awards. We are live on PeopleTV talking about the GLAAD Awards.
Camera. There's camera.
Hi,
there's
camera.
monitor.
Yes, the light good, yeah.
And the light's excellent.
Absolutely. Hi, baby.
Mwah. Both on French way. Mwah. There you
That's
go.
my baby right here.
Why is it important to be at an event like this?
Well, you know, I've always been at these GLAAD events. They honored me one year, I believe. You know, honey, the gay people, the gay babies, the gay children are my babies. Oh, yeah, honey. You know, it's all about the gays. Like in Jackie's Back, they asked me, and your second husband? Gay. You know, it's all about the gays. But I'm here to basically support Shangela. You know, that's my baby. Lives in my basement down in the dungeon.
I've been to your house. It is lovely.
Yeah, thank you. And but I'm here because Shangela is performing Beyoncé for Beyoncé tonight.
That must be the most nerve-wracking thing ever.
Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. No, he's calm because I told him to calm down. He's just finished a 189-city tour. Wow. And he ain't got to be scared of nothing at this point. You go out there and do what you do, and you know he's representing Jennifer Lewis. So what? Thank you. Or he want his shit out in the street. I'll put his shit out in the street.
Here, baby, I just want you got a little something on your face.
Just doing a little makeup work, You're
all good.
So,
You're all good, my dear.
So Jennifer, we know this season of Blackish is wrapping up. What can you tease for us about what we're going to see as these episodes wind down for this season?
I don't know. All I know is next year it's going to be all about Ruby. All about Ruby Johnson. The other cast members are fabulous. Oh, but the 6th season features Ruby Johnson.
Well, I know we have that episode coming that's going to give us Bo's backstory. I want a whole Ruby episode, but with you, like, just being young Ruby.
Well, we'll see about all that. But
That's
you know,
genius.
Yeah, okay, well,
That's
get the idea. And
We're going to write it. You'll start.
All right. I'm getting ready to do a couple of movies. You know, things are going really
Are
great.
you going to do some live concerts soon, girl? We miss
I just
you.
finished Lincoln Center 3 weeks ago.
How did you miss that?
The Lincoln Center.
I was working that same night.
Oh,
out of
honey,
town.
I was sold out. I came out on stage and went, I don't know where she's been. I don't know where she's at. All I know, they all went, Jackie's back. Oh, when they did that, all my nerves went away. After all, it is Lincoln Center.
It's a place that makes it pretty darn nervous.
Absolutely. Y'all done? I can go.
Oh, I mean, no, we love you.
Squirmy, because you know on the red carpet they always be like,
I want you to join us and interview people.
They be like, oh, Miss Lewis, someone more important than you is coming.
There's no one ever more important than Miss Lewis.
Absolutely. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So good to see you, my darling. I love you. You know I love you right back. Love you.
Oh, my God. Thank you. So we have Clark Moore from Love, Simon coming in, a huge fan of the show. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm a huge fan of Love, Simon, but also Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Thank you. I'm a huge fan of Orange is the New Black.
I'm such a huge fan of Love, Simon.
Oh,
I can't
thank you.
Really lovely.
Oh my goodness, thank you so
I
much.
have to go like this over it.
Yeah.
It's really lovely.
It's special.
Bless you.
And the movie is nominated tonight. Yes. So what's it like to be part of a movie that is recognized by an organization like GLAAD?
It's great. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You know, it came out, I think, just about a year ago. So to still be celebrating it is so wonderful. And to see the impact, so many people who've seen it and who were moved by it. I didn't expect that. You know, you have no idea what you're going to get when you make something. And so to see how many lives it's touched, it's just wonderful.
No, it really is. It's a fantastic film, and it's an important film in the sense that it's the first that really has told a story like that on a platform as big as a motion picture.
Yes, absolutely. It really has opened a lot of doors for me. I mean, part of the reason why I'm on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, the other project I'm celebrating tonight, is because of the work I was able to do on Love, Simon. You know, the representation provides opportunities for people of color, for everybody, and there weren't people calling me a couple years ago, and now the doors are opening, and so it's really great.
Is it going to win? Are you going to win?
I hope so. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Honestly, just being here is the win. Isn't that what everyone
says?
You
didn't do the party line. It's an honor just to be nominated.
Just to be
You're
nominated.
Like, I hope so.
No, I'm going for gold.
Keeping it real.
So on Crazy Ex, are we going to get a full-on musical number from your character?
Well, we've got a big musical number tomorrow night, I think, Friday night, that you guys can look forward to. It's really big and fun. And then we also just did a live show that we filmed that will be coming out, I think, next week or the week after. So lots of fun musical dancing around. I'm still exhausted from it, honestly, so I hope you enjoy.
It's a good workout.
Yeah, truly. I don't have to be a member of a gym now. It's great.
I love it. Well, I wish we were getting even more of the show, but we will relish these episodes that we're having. Before we let you go, who are you most excited to see tonight?
Beyoncé, obviously.
Is there any other answer?
It would be sacrilege to say anything else.
If Oprah was here, we'd still say Beyonce.
I know. She'd have to be a close second.
If Obama was here, we'd still say Beyonce.
I know.
I feel like we could just combine all their names. But thank you so much for being here. It's such a pleasure to see you.
Thank you. Great meeting both of you.
Great meeting.
Oh my goodness. Well, we just spoke to Jennifer Lewis about this next guest that we're going to have, but I heard that Shangela is here on the carpet. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I feel like it's graduation night, girl. Prom, I'm feeling it.
You look a lot better than I did at my graduation. I'll say that.
Oh, you better stop. You know what? Mine was just last year, so just kidding. No, I feel like a princess tonight. Here rocking this fabulous Walter Mendez gown. And you know, Walter also designs for Beyonce. So I'm kind of Beyonce fashion adjacent tonight, okay?
Well, we hear you're going to be more than Beyonce adjacent tonight.
That's what we heard.
Well, the night is young, so I'm sure there are a lot of surprises in store tonight. But let me just tell you, Beyonce and Jay-Z security, I know they are on top watch, honey, because I'm in the building and I'm going to be looking like this.
You're going to be the Fiji girl of all the Beyonce Jay-Z folks.
Honey, I'll hold Fiji, I'll hold Dasani, I'll hold Nestle. If I can stand in the back of Beyonce, just be like,
I'm just visiting. I'm just envisioning the keep away from Beyonce order that's going to come. Here
No,
we
it's
go.
probably one of those cattle prods, the electric ones. I'd be like, but you know, some things you have to risk in life to have a good time. And you know, I'm just thrilled because the first number I ever performed in drag in 2009 was Beyonce's Single Ladies. And tonight, I'm so excited to see them being honored because it's great. They represent so much. Jay-Z and Beyonce represent so much in our community. But also, it's cool because we're here with GLAAD tonight. And for them to be a part of this event, it's so full circle for me. I don't know about for them, but definitely for me.
We know you were just out on tour. What is like the most important thing for you to have on the road when you're out there going like from place to place, show to show?
Water, honey, you gotta stay hydrated,
That's
okay?
correct.
Last year I finished a 184 city tour around the world. And it's so great to be able to connect with people in countries that they don't even speak English. But let me tell you something, you ain't hydrated after doing all that I do on stage, you're gonna fall out, okay? Because I death drop, I get back up, I twirl, I turn the party.
So we know obviously you were fantastic in A Star Is Born. It was fantastic to see you on all those red carpets. But I want to
Tell
know.
us something about Lady Gaga we don't know.
Well, if you didn't know, today is her birthday. How about that? Happy birthday, Mother Monster. Hey, how about that? And Gaga is just one of the most sweetest, most humble, amazing people. I could give you 112 adjectives, okay? And she always talks about 100 people being in the room and one believing. She's my one, and I thank her so much always. Yeah,
That's fantastic. Well, I would love watching you do everything that you do.
Watching me too. Thank you. I'm looking forward to continue to do more. Excited to be back here in LA, and hopefully, you know, up in this kind of gig tonight, I'm meeting somebody.
For work or for pleasure?
For work. Who has time for pleasure?
You're working it. You're gonna meet somebody.
Oh, look at that! I already met somebody.
There we go.
Here.
Now that's a match made in heaven.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey. Oh, honey. We're gonna fight over who has the right side of the bed.
Such a pleasure to see you. Congratulations on everything. Mwah. Like, talk about star power. That girl is just so incredible. I loved her on Drag Race, but it's been so fantastic to see her do everything else.
I just love that what's happened for her, you know. And I've been around for a minute, so I know a lot of people like before things happened for them, and just to see that this is happening is so amazing.
Yeah,
and an Academy Award nominated. You know what I mean?
And she's a SAG-nominated actress now for her part in A Star Is Born, which is fantastic.
Unbelievable, right?
I love the representation that's been there. We've seen definitely an uptick in drag queens, and I think it's important, especially with drag queens versus transgender people, like understanding the differences.
Well, I have that with butches because, you know, with butch visibility is as important as drag visibility, is important as trans visibility, is important as our community is. I think the biggest issue within our community, and one of the things that's great about GLAAD, is that there tends to be a lot of infighting within our community. And we need to come together as a very strong community and fight the powers that be, if you know what I mean.
Well, and that's why an organization like GLAAD is so important. And I love the fact that we're here celebrating that tonight. I'm so glad you were able to be here as my co-host.
You were able to be here
Oh
tonight.
my goodness.
Look at us.
Oh my God.
We are the rainbow.
Oh, at least a little bit of it. But again, I am senior editor at Entertainment Weekly, Patrick Gomez. This is Leah Delaria from Orange is the New Black. Definitely check out the final season when it hits Netflix. Thank you so much for joining us at the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards here in Beverly Hills, California.
Bye.
Have a great evening.
Bye, people.